I was on time and not going to be late today. And then I started listening to my music and got totally sidetracked by what I was listening to. Hence why there's no pride makeup today. I attempted it. It looked really bad. We'll try again tomorrow. So, hey. Yep, I attempted it. Apparently I'm not talking very well today either. Now, take a quick sip of coffee. While I do that, why don't y'all consider buying Witchy Mama a cup of coffee? I run on caffeine and sarcasm. There we go. All right, we have a couple of very good reasons for our candle today. Hold on. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was the agender. So it was black, gray, white, and green. And they're all, the stripes were all supposed to be the same width. And well, I started with too wide a black on both eyes. So yeah, it didn't work. But I know what I'm doing tomorrow. So we'll do it. Okay. Let's do our candle. Uh-oh. There we go. Birthday. Birthday. Yay. We have a birthday. We haven't had a birthday in about a week. So today is a newer friend's birthday, Shauna. I really hope you have an amazing day. I am lighting my candle for my uncle and my cousin to have a safe journey. So, Shauna, happy birthday. And then to Chandler and Amy, safe travel. And we're also lighting our candle for all of our queer friends and family, many of whom have to hide in the deepest, darkest depths of the closet for their own safety. It is Pride, so let's show our pride in ourselves for having the courage and the ability to be our genuine selves. Love truly is love, and it does deserve to be celebrated. All right, my friends, and with the lighting of our candle, we have closed our circle, and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. All right. All right. Welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a whole lot of fun while we're at it. So, go grab your favorite crystal. I grabbed amethyst today. Light your favorite candle or incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that be your brew. And let's get ready to hear today's message. Don't forget to do the like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily doses of divination. Whoop-da. Thank you, JD. What is agender? Agender means it's similar to being non-binary, but it's more you're human. You have no gender. Whereas non-binary people can kind of be a little more gender fluid. Agender I'm human. I am here. All right, my witchlings. Let's talk about something serious for a second. Just this morning, a New York City mayoral candidate who happens to be comptroller was arrested by masked ICE agents, FBI agents, and Treasury Department officials, all of them masked, when he asked them for their warrant to arrest an immigrant that he was working with. As this was happening, as he was being arrested in New York City, The California Senator Alex Padilla was on the Senate floor describing his own run-in with federal agents for simply stepping into a press conference with Kristi Noem and stating that he had a question for her. This has got to stop, y'all. Let's move on to something more fun and talk about today's holidays. All right, so. All right, my witchlings, we are crossing the vibrant midpoint of Pride Month. So let's amplify our voices and our magic here. To my entire beautiful queer family, remember, you guys, you are celebrated. Love is love and gender is a fabulous spectrum. For those who must stay in the shadows to be safe, I see you and you are still valid, and we will keep fighting for a world where you can live freely and be yourselves. For the rest of us, let's be gloriously visible in a world that still legislates against our existence. Your and my authentic joy is a potent act of rebellion. Be loud, be proud, and keep shining. And today's actual holiday, whoop whoop, this one's a fun one. It is World Tessellation Day. So let's celebrate the art of interlocking patterns, from ancient mosaics to M.C. Escher's mind-bending designs. And in pop culture, the concept of the tesseract, a higher dimensional fold in space, powers universe spanning travel in a wrinkle in time, and serves as one of the Infinity Stones in the Avengers films. So, math meets pop culture. Love it. All right, my loves. Let's go find out what the oracles are telling us today, shall we? Starting with... Uh-oh. Come on. Nope. Gotta fix the camera. There we go. Yes, be gay, do crimes. All right. Let's try this. First oracle card says, someone better. Okay. Followed by, ignoring the pain. Lastly, sacrifices must be made. All right. There is someone better out there for me, so I have to ignore the pain for now while making the sacrifices that must be made to find that someone better. Oh, excuse me. What do y'all think? Let me know. All right. Next, we are looking at the tarot. Okay, our first tarot card today is the Nine of Swords. You are worrying way too much and blowing those fears and worries out of proportion. You need to not worry so much. Followed by the Three of Rods reversed. Plans or travel arrangements are delayed or straight up canceled. There is a postponement or a creative block. Lastly, we have the Ten of Rods reversed. Get rid of obligations and responsibilities and take the opportunity to relax. Okay, so what do all three of them together say? The upright Nine of Swords signifies anxiety and some sleepless nights. The reversed Three of Rods suggests delays or obstacles in your plans, and the reversed Ten of Rods indicates dropping burdens or relief from overwhelming responsibilities. In essence, you are stressed the fluff out, but you are starting to shed the heavy loads and face some setbacks. Okay, we can deal. All right, what do you guys have to say about it? Let me know. I am curious. Then, Poems are good, as long as they're respectful. No, thank you. I am not in the mood to try to spit out any one word more than once or twice. Okay, so let's see what all 6 cards together are telling us. Shall we, my loves? So, today's tarot and oracle together. Feeling like someone better adds to your 9 of Swords anxieties. You are ignoring the pain, which connects to the reversed 3 of Rods, signaling setbacks. The need for sacrifices must be made amplifies the reversed 10 of Rods, showing that your burdens are overwhelming. Acknowledge your worth, face the pain, and release what is too heavy. I like this advice. What do you guys think? Let me know. Coffee. Hello, Maya. Ooh, Bowen is a family nickname, or family last name for me. I have Bowen relatives in Wisconsin. That's kind of cool. All right. So, namaste, shall we? I love this one. Acknowledging what you do. How many things do you actually accomplish in a day? Do you even remember all of them? Take one day, and be conscious of everything you start and finish. You will be amazed at how many things you actually do. From small to large tasks, take a brief moment to acknowledge every completed task. At the end of the day, thank yourself for what you have accomplished. There may be things that were not completed, but there is always tomorrow. Never mind that right now. Be grateful for what you were able to accomplish today. This will add motivation to do even more tomorrow. When my oldest was in 3rd grade, his therapist strongly suggested that I, for 1 week, write down everything I did in a day that benefited my son. If it was something that benefited the entire family, write it down. If it benefited him solely, write it down. By the end of 1 day, writing 1 item per line, not skipping lines like I normally do, 1 item per line. I had 2 pages worth of things that I had done in an 8.5 by 11 spiral bound notebook. College rule. So yeah, there are a lot of things that we do every day and just don't realize how much. So, what does self-compassion have for us today? You're good. I have a string hanging out my shirt. I gotta figure out what I did wrong. Having a day. It is Monday 2.0 yet again. Love it. All right. Self-compassion is saying you are only human. Consider one of your heroes or role models. What 3 things do you have in common with them as a human being? The need for food, the need for water, the food, clothing, and shelter. Have that in common with literally every human being on Earth. And then more specifically, I tend to think of Lady Gaga with this, and 3 things I have in common with her are treatment for migraines, treatment for fibro. I believe she said she has fibro as well. And I love to sing. Those 3 things. What do you guys say? What is the best movie I have seen in my life. Oh, dear Lord. I have seen a lot of movies. I could not pick one as being the absolute best. Oh, are we getting quoted from the Bible at? See, Star Pause is saying that she's not Dune. Which Dune? That's a good question. Star Pause saying that the reason they are not Christian is being part of the community. There are a large number of churches that are accepting. I do not know if the Church of England is as accepting as their American counterpart, the Episcopal Church. Hi, I grew up there. But I will always say that the Episcopal Church is great. And there's also the Universal Unitarian churches. UU churches are accepting of everybody. So they are out there. Hell, I just lit my candle for safe travels for my uncle and my cousin. My cousin is a member of the community. And when I asked her how her parents were doing with that, she straight up said, Dad is awesome. He's great. Love him. Mom, eh. And when she posted pictures of their local Pride Festival the other day, she commented that a number of churches had their own little booths there. And our other cousin is like, and I see your dad manning one. My uncle followed his father into the Episcopal priesthood. So, sure, let's see who today's goddess is. Oh, she got an interesting name. So today's goddess is Dainichi Nyorai. She is a Japanese light-bearing goddess whose name translates to Great Illuminator. Possessing the full power of the sun, she is the embodiment of pure goodness and answers the prayers of those seeking sunlight. Her themes include beauty, cleansing, protection, spirituality, and the weather, with her main symbols being lilies, gold-colored items, and light. You can call upon this goddess especially around the middle of the year, which would be right now, to assist in your personal quest for enlightenment and to keep your path forward filled with her radiance. In Shinto tradition, you can honor Dainichi Nyorai with weather magic. Whoop. To entreat the goddess to stop flooding rains, wave a lily in the air to move the clouds. To ask for rain, you simply burn a lily as an offering. Tends to smell good, too. It is also customary to anoint your hearth or stove with lily-scented oil, which welcomes her radiant goodness into the heart of your home. While performing this anointing, wear something gold or light a gold-toned candle and whisper her name, allowing her to live in the flame and warm every corner of your life. I actually have gold candles. I might do that later. What do you guys think of today's goddess? I thought she was pretty cool. More coffee. Nope. Oh, that's entertaining. Yeah, which browser, which Google account, which browsing history. I'm just saying, or search history. It's not like I've been searching up ways to murder people recently. Well, no, actually. No. Nope. Not that scene, so, yeah. Dude, I'm a witch, I'm a yoga instructor, and I'm an author. Oh, I'm sorry, whatever, Trevor. What was your question? Ah. I believe they should be treated the same way you treat everybody. Just saying. Ha! I wish I were satire. All right, my friends. Let us find today's moment of Zen. As a gamer, our first one today just makes me giggle because it says the map is not the territory. Alfred Korzybski. I had it pronounced earlier. Korzybski. Alfred Korzybski. There we go. And then our next one is from Walker Percy saying, the search is what anyone would undertake if he were not sunk into the everydayness of his own life. To become aware of the possibility of the search is to be onto something. Not to be onto something is to be in despair. Walker Percy. I swear English is my first language, y'all. And that be our moment of Zen for today. What do y'all think? Let me know. I don't know as much about that particular faith as I would like to, but yes. Oh, that's right. It's not a faith. I apologize. Yes, I am the only people I do not tolerate are those who are intolerant or deliberately harm other people and children and animals. So if you're the type that kicks a dog because you're pissed off, I don't want to be around you. My dogs are my children. If you hurt children, I do not want to be around you because I am a parent as well as a survivor. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Oh, I take it you needed the search not to be onto something is to be in despair. Yeah. Honey, do you not see the rainbows behind me and my rainbow glasses? I am a part of the queer community myself. Yes, I accept LGBTQ people. Oh, you know, I love the community, but there are so... And when I'm typing out the acronym for the community, I try so very hard to write the entire thing. But yeah, when saying it, it's a mouthful. Yeah, I don't deal with scammers. And I am not a scammer. If I were a scammer, I would be charging you to watch this. Yes, I do not tolerate racists. Because despite... I am white, as y'all can see. But I have a number of loved ones who are not white. I have, oh God, couple of flavors of Asian friends, an adopted family. I have numerous
Hasta la vista, baby.
Black friends and adopted family. My sister that just passed away was Mexican. Yeah, I have a rainbow family. And Star Paws is absolutely correct, Jules. Just ignore them. You know, thank you, Ember. I have to say, I am all fine and good with making fun of someone for things that they can change about themselves. Their hair color, their hairstyle, their fashion sense, you know, or their, to an extent, their weight. Not really. Thank you, Charlotte. But if you make fun of someone for something they cannot change, like their height, their parents, the family they got born into, it's not. No, it does not necessarily mean hate, but it does mean that you are othering someone for something that they have absolutely no control over. I did not choose to be born white. I sure as hell did not choose to be born a woman in today's society. But I was. Yeah, anytime you are a member of a marginalized community, people are going to be trash humans towards you. And honestly, I hate that. I mean, yeah, make fun of me for being a witch. Make fun of me for having long, brown, red-ish hair. Thank you. But for God's sake, do not make fun of me for things that I have no control over, such as my illnesses or my sexuality or my gender, because, like I said, I did not choose to be born this way. My thoughts. Let us extinguish our candle. Oh, dear Lord, yeah, because it's burning quick this week. Wow, must be the fact that it's warm. All right. No. All right, here we go. I am not picking that up today because that candle holder is going to be a little warm. All right. As we open our circle and extinguish our candle, let us please give our gratitude to the ancient ancestors and ancient ones for joining us here today. See how much smoke I can avoid tasting. Thank you, Jules. That is actually technically true. We're not going to discuss the fact that Christianity is rapidly becoming the minority religion in the States. All right, my loves. All right, my witchlings. Now let's please go on out there. Touch some grass. Spread love. Spread joy. Spread kindness. There is so much hate and discontent and darkness out there. We do not need to add to it. All right, my friends. Also, go out there and tell your loved ones, human, feathered, scaly, furry, that you love them beyond words. You do not know how long you have with them. And that 2 a.m. phone call sucks. All right. For those of you who have stuck around until the end here. For those of you who are still here at the end, I very much appreciate. I love you very much. Can we please appease the algorithm gods and leave a comment of at least 7 words? Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent, or if you don't feel like thinking, Panic at the Disco has an idea. Hey, look, Di, I made it. Yay, it works. And I have to tell you, please remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed. You do have a purpose here, even if you have not figured it out yet. I love you guys to bits. I'll see you soon. Now get out of the house and have a fantabulously wonderful day filled with magic and joy. I'll see y'all later. Yep, don't forget to ring the bell, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Have a good one. You are very welcome, Star Paws. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdilyn.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.